He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
Are you surprised?
I told everybody he was gonna get cooked. Shit.
Lennox, what's your reaction?
Right here.
Hey Brian, they canceling the face-off. They try to kick us out. They canceling the face-off. Gotta pick it up, Brian.
This is
Ryan, how you feeling, James? Good.
Yeah!
Yo, Rolly, you shocked the world, or you did what you said you was gonna do? Rolly, come on, it's fight hype. You know we. Yo, bro, he didn't see that thing coming. He didn't see that stuff. Yeah,
Who had this on their bingo card? Plus 700 underdog. Rolly Romero outboxes Ryan Garcia, drops him in the second round, and wins a wide unanimous decision. Not many people picked this one.
Virgil, what's up, champ? Just got to get your reaction about what you think about that Rolly win.
He deserved it. You know, Ryan just wasn't active enough. Rolly was landing more punches. There wasn't really a whole lot to go off of, but Rolly was more fair.
Are you like surprised by the dub? No, you thought Rolly could pull it off?
I didn't know who was gonna win. If I'm being, I thought it was gonna end in a knockout by either way. But I didn't know who. But I'm surprised that it went to the distance.
What did I say? What did I say? Huh? I told you, Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero.
I mean, I said this kind of environment, like sometimes it can just, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean,
flabbergasted.
Ryan and Devin just dropped the bag like the biggest bag drop you've ever seen. I mean, you know, tonight was going to be those two in the ring facing off for the big rematch.
It's done?
Can't believe it.
Congratulations to fight them.
So, what's that training with Ryan Garcia again? And what's your prediction for his fight on Friday night?
He's gonna win. He's gonna win by knockout.
Thank you.
I think Ryan. I think Ryan catches him and wins. I think he probably stops him. He can probably stop him. But for as long as the fight lasts, Rolly's is in the fight. You know, he's always gonna be aggressive, coming forward.
Floyd Mayweather, a longtime supporter of Rolando Rally Romero, remains confident in Rally's abilities despite widespread skepticism about his skill set. Known for making bold claims before big fights, Mayweather believes Romero's raw power and unorthodox style are enough to catch Ryan Garcia off guard. "Roll's got real power," Mayweather said. "And when you hit that hard, it doesn't matter how fast or technical the other guy is." His view echoes sentiments shared by other boxing professionals.
In his defense, I think it's going to be a short, explosive fight where either of them could get hurt because Garcia's vulnerable defensively as well.
Ryan says 4 rounds and he's out.
There you go, see? I was going to say 5, but yeah, man.
I've been hearing 4 and 5 from a lot of fans, either way, whether it's Rolly or
that fight
Ryan.
doesn't go into the second half. Too much firepower, you know, too much defensive flaws as well from both these guys. So yeah, man, I think it ends under 5 or 6 rounds easily, but it's going to be exciting. See,
Mayweather also pointed out a key weakness in Garcia, his tendency to lose focus. Ryan gets wild sometimes, Mayweather said. He's fast, but that speed won't help when Rally starts throwing bombs. Mayweather didn't hold back with his prediction. Romero wins by knockout, landing a big punch when Garcia gets careless.
I'm putting the money up right now. If Ryan Garcia can beat Rolly, I give him 200,000 cash.
Mayweather's confidence in Romero stems from a strong belief that the fight will hinge on who lands the first major shot. While he admits Romero might not be as polished as Garcia, he argues that Rally's unpredictable aggression and knockout power could turn the tide, especially if Garcia lets his guard down. This viewpoint has drawn criticism from Garcia's camp, but Mayweather stands by it. He believes if Romero can lure Garcia into a slugfest, the knockout will follow. It's a risky approach, Mayweather acknowledged, but I've taken risks my whole career, and I see that same dangerous edge in Rally.
I'm in Vegas, I'm having a great time, I'm hanging out with Floyd, I'm not gonna lie, Floyd's pretty influential. He's like, why would he do that? Why don't you fight Rolly for the belt and then fight Devin Haney? Gave me advice. I said, that makes pretty much sense. I said, but I told the people already I'm gonna fight Devin. He said, you know, some things change. I said, okay, basically is what he said. I'm paraphrasing. And then I made a quick decision to be like, okay, all right, Floyd, that makes sense. I'll go get another belt. I'll go get the WBO belt, which I was down to do.
Meanwhile, Ryan Garcia's trainer, Derek James, has been putting in extra hours to ensure his fighter doesn't fall into Rolando Romero's trap. James recognizes that Garcia's speed and power are his biggest weapons, but he also knows that Ryan's past tendency to get reckless has cost him. Garcia's wild swings and occasional lack of discipline have been a concern, but James believes they've addressed those flaws in training camp. We've been working on Ryan's focus, James said. We can't let him get baited into a brawl with Rally. If Ryan stays calm and uses his speed and power smartly, he'll win. He's too talented to lose this fight. James believes Garcia's superior boxing IQ will ultimately outclass Romero's raw aggression. It's shaping up to be a classic matchup: speed and youth versus power and unpredictability. But is Garcia really the complete fighter James believes he is? While there's plenty of talk about Garcia's potential, critics continue to highlight his lack of discipline in high-pressure moments. His habit of getting dragged into wild exchanges could be his downfall, especially if Romero manages to connect with one of his explosive punches.
Ryan cleans up Rolly?
I do.
Think he wants to fight? Yeah,
I think for both fighters obviously the common opponent right there. I think that both fighters, obviously Ryan just fought Tank. Yeah. I think he'll be better since fighting Tank. Yeah. And then the same thing with Rolly. I think Rolly became better from fighting Tank. I think that they knew certain mistakes that they made. I think they believed in their game plan. Got us all to believe in their game plan. I think they came to this fight with the right adjustment.
If Garcia loses focus, he could walk right into Romero's trap. Another major question mark is his mental toughness. While Garcia is undeniably physically gifted, some doubt whether he has the mental fortitude to handle the pressure of such a high-stakes bout. Tomorrow's fight will test everything: speed, power, discipline, and composure.
Not because of Romero, but because of Ryan. My only question is, has he found himself? And it's not physical. It's not physical at all. At all. I have no doubts he's good physically. Has he found himself mentally? If he has, and I'm going to venture to say yes, he has. But if he has, then he wins this fight. And he probably wins it by stoppage. If he hasn't, it could be very interesting because Romero will throw.
Devin Haney also weighed in on the upcoming showdown, and true to form, he didn't hold back. Haney, who's had his own history with Garcia, has long been critical of Ryan's in-ring decision-making. In a recent interview, Haney admitted that while Garcia has the physical tools to win, he's still not convinced Garcia has the mental toughness to pull it off. Ryan's got all the tools, no doubt about it, Haney said. But whether he can actually use them when it counts, that's the real question.
All right, lastly, Times Square in New York. It's going to be a crazy experience. Is this the biggest fight of your career?
Yeah, this got to be the biggest fight of my career. It's a historic night, and you know, it means everything. It means everything. So yeah, this is the biggest fight of my life.
He's got speed, power, all the physical tools you could want. But mentally, I'm not sure he's ready for someone like Raleigh, said Devin Haney. Haney also criticized Garcia's choice to fight Romero instead of taking on tougher competition. Ryan's making the wrong moves in his career, Haney said. He could have fought me, but he chose Raleigh, and that's a mistake. Romero is dangerous, but he's not on the level of a fighter like me.
For rematch plans against Devin Haney, are you looking to show him something?
Oh yeah, I'm willing to show him. I cannot wait. You know, I want to put a whooping on his dad too. That's really who I want to put a whooping on. But Devin could get it as well. Again, I'm gonna do the same thing just like I did last time. Maybe we could run it back in New York too, why not?
Haney's comments reflect a recurring theme leading up to the fight. Is Garcia truly focused, or is his ego getting in the way? Choosing to fight someone like Romero, known for being wild and unpredictable, may not be the best test for a fighter who claims to be elite. If Garcia wants to be considered among boxing's top tier, fights like this will either prove his legitimacy or expose his weaknesses.
Quick question, how's everybody doing? Haven't talked to you guys in a while. Hope that everybody's doing good.
Yeah, everyone's having a blessed day. Rolly, we coming.
Despite his criticisms, Haney still predicts a Garcia victory. He believes that Ryan's speed and technical skills will be the deciding factors. Haney is even expecting a quick finish, possibly a knockout, but he emphasized that it all depends on Garcia staying composed. If Ryan stays disciplined, he'll catch Rolly, Haney said. Rolly is dangerous, but he's too easy to read if you stay focused. Garcia just has too much for him.
Alone, boxing knowledge alone, who would you pick to be the winner?
I would pick probably Ryan.
Okay, and how do you think do you think Ryan's speed is a match for Rolly's punch?
I think Ryan has extremely fast hands, and he has a tremendous left hook. And that's his bread and butter. So
Shakur Stevenson, another elite name in the division, also shared his thoughts, and he didn't mince words. Garcia will win. No IFS, ands, or buts, Stevenson declared. Ryan's the better fighter. Raleigh doesn't have what it takes to hang with him. According to Stevenson, it's not even close. Raleigh's got power, but Ryan has everything else. He's faster, he's more skilled, and he's just on a different level. Stevenson dismissed any talk of an upset, making it clear he expects Garcia to outclass Romero from the opening bell.
It's never been seen as a real elite fighter, so I'm just here to do my job, knock him out, and ride off in the sunset. That's it.
Oscar de la Hoya, the promoter behind Ryan Garcia's rise, is just as confident in Garcia's chances as his team and supporters. For de la Hoya, this fight is more than just another bout, it's a statement. I've been around boxing a long time, and I've seen a lot of talent, de la Hoya said. Ryan has everything it takes to be a star. This fight will show he's ready for the next step. Raleigh doesn't have the tools to compete with Garcia. De la Hoya's confidence stems from his belief that Garcia's sharp boxing skills and technical precision will eventually wear down Romero. But the big question remains. Can Garcia maintain his composure and avoid being lured into a slugfest?
I believe so.
Rolly's a big puncher, though, too.
Yeah, he's a big puncher, but when I think about Rolly's Ryan, I think about De La Hoya Mayorga.
Yeah, someone else had told me, Rosado had told me that he thinks the same way. Why?
Well, you have big punchers who throw, those are easy to block. All you got to do is be calm, stay collective, and do your job. That's it. So I think Ryan, it's going to be a fun, short fight. It's going to be a fun 4-round fight.
While most predictions lean in Garcia's favor, no one is overlooking the unique challenge that Rolando Romero brings. His awkward style and aggressive, unpredictable approach could cause problems, especially if Garcia isn't sharp. Still, for many, this is a fight that Garcia should win, and win quickly. The real test isn't just about skill. It's about discipline. Can Garcia stick to the game plan and keep his emotions in check? Or will he take the bait, abandon strategy, and let the fight spiral into a wild power-punching brawl? What do you think? Can Garcia stay focused and prove he's ready for the elite? Or will Romero's chaos crack the code? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more fight updates.